I'm very sleepy. I want to become a sleeper citizen. So let's play a little Citizen Sleeper before I go to bed. I was gonna play that Martian game, a little more of it. Should play some more of that. But let's play at least a little bit of this. Maybe that game will also put me to sleep. Alright, let's see. Continue. Operator 1 cycle. The most important thing is that I go to bed soon. So I met a doctor. He gave me my prognosis. And now we got a few more things to do before sleep today. A few more story things to do. One of them is to go to the whatever this is. Oh, there's also Low End Gate. Oh, I didn't know I could click on that. Yeah, I thought I had to like manually go to each thing. That was like I couldn't figure out how to get to the Low End Gate. So what's here? Let's have a look at this. Pay tool to low end. 60 cryo. Huh. What about these things? So also, dude. Oh no, I see. I have to pay 30 items or something. It's kind of confusing. Okay, so I don't think I have to mess around with these things right now. But I do have to do this. Okay, after some spacers caused some trouble in the low end, yet again have imposed a toll for entry. No one gets in without paying. Then there's also these things to check out later. Now I understand better what these are now. Okay, so this is wait. There's always this thing at the bottom that says 30 or whatever. Well, these are just my items, right? These are just items I have. So I have 30 crypto, I think, only. Not enough for that thing. There's a cycle clock that's kind of confusing. It takes several cycles to reach the Starward Belt and return. Uh, Loaded with scrap from old wrecks. But how do I can't just do it, can I? I don't understand what these are. These docks do are. But I do understand that this is this is something I need 60 cryo for this, which I don't have, so I can't do that. Alright, so let's check out Sabian surgery. Makeshift doctor's surgery. Sabian thinks they can source some stabilizer, but it is going to take a few cycles. Alright, so yeah, so we gotta wait. This I see. So these are things that we have to wait for. Alright, got it. Um, so it'll probably take let's see. It'll probably take 4 cycles, no, 3 cycles to do this. Um, and it'll take 4 cycles to do this, and 8 cycles to do this one. So you're accurate. All right. So now let's check out the food. So we do need food. Emphas, street food vendor. Emphas here. All right. Memphis is busy, his broad face uplit by the makeshift gas burner in front of him. With precise, delicate movements, he lays thick chunks of marinated fungus into a dented wok, his other hand idly tossing a metal bowl of sliced vegetables in some red fleck dressing. The smell is incredible. You watch as he fulfills a set of orders, heaping the fungus with the bright salad and depositing it in plastic trays. A stack of chits rattles in his apron pockets as customers file past the burner, handing over payment. Um, I will approach. I need food. Approach. You join the queue. It's mostly it's mostly made of off-duty salvagers. Back suits unzipped and rolled down to expose stained vests, grubby moths, a lattice of scars and tattoos. They discuss the best food on the eye, the best drink, comparing routes on bright market dives. Their words cut through with heavy spacer slang. Continue. Eventually, it's your turn, and you shuffle to the front. Memphis speaks in a deep, even tone without even looking up. First try is free. Thank him. The smell is almost unbearably strong as he cooks. The earthiness of the fungus laced with something so spicy the smoke makes your eyes water. The heat from the burner is like a bonfire, and your skin hardens in its glare. Continue. I know you, you sleepers, Memphis says while he cooks, his voice deep but clear. A hard life, a lot of stories. He glances up from beneath his cap with piercing eyes. I know. I must tell him the story now. There's no choice. Tell him the story. You begin to tell him about your journey to the eye, and he nods as he cooks, his eyes never leaving his work. You tell him of the confusion, the pain, but also the sense of possibility and its sudden arrival. Continue. You tell him of the cold and dark of the container, and the endless cycles spent within it. Now it seems, you tell him, like some dream that you once had but can never forget. See, I don't get as sleepy reading this as I do the Digimon Survive, partially because I'm more interested in this. You tell him that the eye excites you and scares you, and you are unsure where to walk and where to look, what to do. Eventually, you trail off, running out of words. How am I doing for time? Got plenty of time. He places a plastic tray of steaming fungus in your hand. Next time we can talk some more, he smiles. But next time, you pay. Continue. He slams a heavy hand against the button on the burner's side, and it shuts off. The roar of the flame and its oppressive heat fades. Next time, then, sleeper. He wears you away and begins to oil the wok. Before you turn back to the alley, you notice the geometric patterns of circular scars across his forearms, each surrounded with a constellation of glinting pin marks. You walk away, and as you do, you take a bite of the rich, spicy, delicately sweet fungus. Your taste sensors light up like a fusion reactor. You'll be back. Alright. The food's good. So I can order more fungus, but Memphis doesn't trust people easily. But he is noticing his regular customers in his own quiet way. Right. So once I buy from him 4 times, he'll he'll recognize me as a fungus fan. For now though, I shouldn't order more. I should just take what I could get. So I guess I'm done here. I can leave now, right? Time to go back to my empty container and go to sleep. End the cycle. This time you don't wake up. Instead, the ghost of the station, that shifting skeletal ring, surrounds you. For a moment, you are gone, absent from your own body, stretched out across a colorless void. Then the connection begins to establish themselves. The connections begin to establish themselves. Threads tugging on the edge of your mind. These threads become vectors of exchange, and then extensions as you feel your thoughts slipping down them, dissolving into millions of distributed nodes they connect to. You see the station? No, you feel the station, like a web of texture in a smooth black liquid. Uh. What? Um. Uh, touch it. I must touch it. You find a point in the station, and you connect to it, pulse through it, follow loops and paths under and around it. You touch more points than you have fingers, and then you try in a moment of impulsiveness to connect them. The flow passes through you so rapidly that you feel yourself being carried with it, splitting and separating, eddying and gathering. As you do, things occur to you, things that you can't possibly know. You reach out, try to grasp them, try to touch them too. You notice a tugging feeling pulling at you, insistently, as if it were a small child. Somehow it is pulling in two directions at once. You look down. All of a sudden, everything shuts off. You come back to trembling into this unfamiliar body, both yours and not yours all at once. You find yourself standing in the container, eyes now open to the dark steel walls. You feel a change within you, a shift. You close your eyes for a second, and you feel it waiting there, the station splayed across your mind, a storm of connected nodes, waiting to be explored, and then it is gone. Uh, why do I have only 3 dice, not 5 this time? That seems bad. I have a 6, that's neat. Did I do something wrong? Maybe I'm forgetting how the game works. For some reason, I feel like I should have wound up with 5 dice. I wound up with 3 instead. It says I'm fading. Maybe that's why. I guess we'll just do what we can. Well, I can't afford the low end gate. That's a fact. Uh, guess I'm gonna have to go to Drago's shipyard. Get to know Memphis. Eat Ephesus saw. Alright. Survive is the most important. Yeah, I guess we should eat at Emphasis stall. That's necessary. Probably. But that's half my money. Maybe I should try working a little first. Maybe if I eat there, though, it'll give me some energy back or something? We should at least try. Alright, let's order the fungus. Start action. Okay, it didn't help that much. I guess if it didn't help yesterday, there's no reason it should help today. Okay, let's get to work. Drago's yard, you say? Okay. I could use the 6 on the manual salvage, but I should use the 6 on this one. Then I can get the full 6. I have a good chance at a critical. Okay, start the action. Nice. Okay, every salvager knows that they are always just one lucky haul away from their next payday. Alright. Now. I don't mind that much the 2 dropping to a 1 for the manual salvage. No. At least it's safe. Okay. Another negative outcome. You ache hammering away at the scrap, and most of it crumbles into worthless nut rust. Call it a day early before you injure yourself. About the hull dissection, even the rustless hull can hide valuable components and materials. Extracting them, cutting carefully and skillfully. Maybe I can not waste the last 3. Let's try just going to bed. Oh, there's shipyard stuff too. Right, I remember the shipyard now. So I'm gonna use the 3. I should use it in the safe space. But maybe let's just see what happens if I should have, if I was gonna end the day without doing something, I should have used the 3 instead of the 1. But I just wanted to test it. Again, the ring of the station fills your mind. It sparkles with glittering lights, like stars reflected in a winter lake. It is clearer, crisper than before. The threads still pull, but you remain in place, flickering in the flow. Between the threads, you see bright shapes, cachets of shimmering light beneath transparent crystal forms. You follow the path of a thread across the ring through these forms, then leap into the void. You begin to understand these are nodes and connections, a map of information, of communication. There are so many layers, so many loops, that it seems almost impossible to parse. But you begin to try. These are nodes of connection, map of information. Focus on the nodes, I guess. The nodes are glassy, bright, but in all the flow, the only solid and fixed points. You approach one, a pyramid or a triangle. Dimensions are difficult here, and lean close to it. Inside, shifting layers conceal a tangle of threads, a meeting point of exchange. But before you can glimpse any further, the glass clouds and hardens, cutting you off. The threads and nodes, passages and puzzle boxes, one leads to another. There is so much here, so many answers, so many questions, All you need to do is follow the paths and open the boxes. You look across the ghost landscape of exchange and see an opportunity. Continue. But then that insistent tugging again, pulling at you. You look down and see two lines, the two threads pulling in different directions as if they were around you, tied around you. Okay. First, the first thread leads out, away from the station, the into the inky black. Someone out there is tracking you, hunting you, following the thread to you. They are in a ship, and the ship is approaching ever closer with each cycle. The second, the second thread leads in, pulling deep into the station. Your gaze follows it, and this time you see something, a sphere shimmering above a strange angular body. A pulse shoots out from it, passing over you like a torch beam, testing you, tasting you. Continue. You open your eyes. Time is short. How am I supposed to pay for stuff? I'm running out of money. No, I guess is that true? Yeah, I think I'm running out of money. No, I see the pay back the money that I spent. That's good. Okay, I have good rules to use. Um, Someone is tracking you. In 8 cycles, this person will be on us. It won't be long before they arrive. Tutorial: The Cloud. Something has changed inside you. You can now access the data cloud of the Eye, a network of decaying protocols and data caches. While you can use dice and items to access systems and extract data, but be careful, these networks are old and strange. Press triangle to view this, to toggle this view on and off. Whoa. Okay. Alright, I think that, okay, last autosave was 11 seconds ago. So we can stop here. Let's do that. That's all, folks. Please like, subscribe, click the bell, leave a comment. Love you guys. Bye bye. Save recent gameplay. Full video.